are turning now to the food. Of course, we've got to talk about food. We have got some staples when we're talking about, you know, football and tailgating, all of that. Where should we begin, Shota?
You know, I think we start with the popcorn over here.
Yes, okay. The staple, right?
Staple, but
and you've got a way to add some spice to it.
Yeah, I added, so what I did was I got clarified butter or ghee in a pot, and then I popped my popcorns in there with a little paprika and some chilies, and that adds that nice aroma.
Yeah.
And I have this little spice mix. It has garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, tartar, a little acidity, and some sugar.
And that's what you mix up in here?
And
okay, show me how you do it.
We just
there it is, there it is.
Let the wind take control.
Let the wind take control. Bright and early in the morning, that's what you do.
Right.
Okay, and now you've also got a very unique spin on corn dogs.
Yes, yes. And one thing I like to do about corn dogs is I always like to put my batter in a cup. And why I do that is because that way, boom.
And this isn't just regular batter. This is like Jiffy cornbread that you say you doctor up. Tell me the secret, because I love some cornbread.
Well, number one, I like to doctor things that are simple at home because, you know, at home, you don't really want to take 20 minutes, 30 minutes weighing all your stuff. So I use I use the mix, and I add a little bit of baking powder. But one thing I do is I double fry it. So after you fry items, and you let it sit, moisture comes out and it gets soggy. So then you drop it again after letting it rest for a minute, and it stays crunchier for like 5-6 minutes. So when you have gatherings, parties, and everyone's like, "How'd you get it crispy?"
Yeah.
Just go, you know, little chef tricks.
Little chef tricks. Okay, and then once you double fry them, you've got, I mean, you're really doctoring these bad boys up.
Yeah. So what I did with this one was I got a little bit of honey, and then I swiped on some honey because, you know, I like a little sweet and sweet and salty in my life. A little pistachios.
Why the pistachios? Just extra crunch?
Extra crunch, and you know, it looks pretty on a plate.
Yeah.
Trying to gourmet corn dogs right now.
Okay, yeah.
Good morning, America.
And your mom's a GMA super fan, right? You're a Seahawks super fan.
Hi, Mom.
Good morning to Mom.
I hope I'm not embarrassing you. And some pickled onions for some tang and a little bit of color.
Okay, so we've got all that, and now for, I mean, the biggest staple when you're talking sports football, a classic in nachos.
Yes, and a must for nachos is I always throw my chips in the oven for at least 10 minutes.
Okay.
And what that does is it dries out the chip, it helps hold the sauce warmer, and if you leave it on the sheet tray, it keeps the whole dish warm so your cheese doesn't get clumped up as quick.
Okay.
So right on top of here, we're gonna grab this cheese sauce that I made.
Ooh.
And one thing I did for this is I really rendered.
That's still steaming.
Yeah, it is. One thing I did was.
I love your laugh.
I'm hoping Seth Rogen watches this and wants to work with me. Anyways, so it's really getting that fat to come out and emulsifying that fat with the cheese, and what that makes it is a very umami forward, flavor forward cheese sauce.
Yeah.
And we add a little bit of tomatoes on top.
You don't mind if I.
Oh, please do. Breakfast of
This
champions. I know, right? Is it real cheese?
It's delicious.
We're gonna add a little sour cream on top, some dollop like that.
All the dressings.
All the dressings, because you know, you can never have enough colors on your nachos.
And guys, there in New York, you see, we've got the popcorn, the corn dogs, the nachos, a mouthful as I'm trying to talk to you. All the essentials to get ready for the kickoff of Monday Night Football. Tonight, the Denver Broncos playing the Seattle Seahawks, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, on ABC, ESPN. All the excitement. I hope you guys can feel it. Those at home can get these recipes by scanning the QR code.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.